Hey everyone, we're back. I am Donna. This is my husband Brian. Alright, so as you guys all know, we decided to do a podcast about men's mental health a couple months ago. Follow Brian's journey. He suffers from anxiety, panic disorder, and depression. We started with his story on from childhood to adulthood. Just how he handles things, how he doesn't handle things, what he can and can't do. It's just our opinions. We're not giving any medical advice. Just two people talking.
So don't listen to us.
Try to break the stigma of men's mental health. I'll give you guys an open forum to chat about it. It's not geared towards kids. It's mostly adult content. Some colorful language. So if you are easily offended, you might not want to watch this podcast.
Fucking squirrel.
If you like what you hear, please follow.
Like that.
If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to type them in there. If you don't want to leave them in the forum, you can always just email us at...
It's in the description.
Oh, there you go.
Or it should be.
One or the other. We're just very low.
Just keep looking through episodes till you find it. It'll be there somewhere.
It's somewhere. So on tonight's episode of We Have No Idea What We're Doing,
And if you've watched the previous 50-some episodes,
you'll
already
understand
know that.
We're going to talk fall. No, not what Brian does on a regular basis, but the season.
I only fall at Christmas time.
You fell a couple weeks ago.
That was at my house. That doesn't count.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Yes, he falls every season.
And it was down the steps. I don't know what happened there.
So anyway.
I think, you know what? Just bringing that up, because you brought it up. My mom fell like in the exact same spot years. I don't know how long ago.
It would have been, how long have we been together? 10 years.
What'd you do? Fall in the day we started going out?
No, she fell right after we started seeing each other, though.
Yeah, she fell in that. So I'm going to blame that on the steps or something. I don't know.
And shortly after that, you had a dream about your mom. Maybe it's your mom telling you something.
Watch your feet, dumbass. Learn how to walk. Well, those steps are fucking angled like that. And they're like slippery ass wood. I don't know.
Thanks, Peg.
I don't really remember. I don't know. I just hit the carpet. I don't know how I missed everything else because I should have hit my head on either the wall, my guitar, a table. I guess when I fell and I grabbed onto the banister with my right arm, it just like spun me around to where I just fell like flat right onto the carpet.
That was your mom looking out for you.
I don't know.
But we're not talking about those falls. That'll be a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, we could do a whole episode on me falling in slow motion.
I
don't fall quickly. I take my time going down.
We were actually out tonight and we were talking about the season fall, since it's slowly approaching and you can't turn around and hit a store and not see fall decorations.
Well,
actually, you can see Christmas decorations out right now too, but
the only one I'm going to say that you really see that would be Hobby Lobby.
And Boscov's.
Oh,
and Walmart.
Fall, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart has them out too already. And Target. And Kohl's.
Okay. Apparently, I haven't been paying too much of attention when I'm out, but
anyway,
Hobby Lobby. Oh yeah, I guess they're already getting rid of the fall shit.
Yeah, they
did have 10 aisles. They now have 2 or 3, and the rest are all Christmas.
So we were just saying that it all started because I was away for the weekend, so he was sending me videos of like fall stuff and Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff. And it's a shame that I was saying today that it's a shame we don't live in an area that goes all out for fall. You know, you watch like your Hallmark channels and all that, and they have towns that just go all out for fall.
Well, but that's fiction.
Well, no, but there are towns that are like that, like you go up the mountains and they have like fall festivals.
Like you had said before, they're the small rural towns.
Right, that have like the...
So there's only 10 stores and some houses and stuff like that along Main Street. It's not, you know, I mean, around here there is no Main Street. But, you know,
right.
The closest you get to a small town, which would be Media, where you actually have a street that you can walk down, like with the stores. And,
well, no, you have Swarthmore's the same way.
I mean, that'll take you about 3 minutes to walk through that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like, and so there's.
But they don't have that small town feel.
No, there's a town called.
Don't tap on the mic.
Sorry.
I don't care if you're annoying them, but that's going into my head.
There's a town called. It's a big bed and breakfast town in PA.
New Hope.
Thank you. Why are you always in my head?
I don't even know how I got it because I didn't know it was a big bed and breakfast thing.
Yeah, so if I believe...
You don't have to prove it to me.
No, but I believe they do a Halloween thing or a fall thing. How far is...
But again, that area you're talking about is... I mean, that's not like out in the middle of nowhere, but it's far enough that, you know, that small little area that the main street is. Now I haven't been up there since probably the 90s.
So, yeah, they do a big fall festival. They also have Peddler's Village, which does the big Christmas thing.
Again, it's going to be on what area you're at. These towns around here don't do shit for any holiday. They sure as shit aren't going to do it for Halloween.
Right.
You know, they may have some, you know, each individual town may have like a little, what do they call them? Trunk and treats or something?
And when did that become a thing? I am sorry.
I think it's one of the stupidest fucking things ever.
Especially because growing up, we were told not to go and take candy from somebody's car.
Well, you were told to not get in the car with a stranger and don't accept candy from a stranger. So now you're going in some stranger's car to get candy. I think that's a double negative, so it makes it positive. I don't know.
So,
I just think it's stupid. You're going to walk around a freaking parking lot and get candy out of the back of somebody's car because people are too fucking lazy to take their kids walking down a street.
So, and the whole idea is, well, it's safer because it's more control than walking house to house in the neighborhood. Well, not that many people do it in our neighborhood.
So go to one that does.
So, no. I'm sorry. Become more of a community again.
Well, I don't have a problem with certain neighborhoods where it's just not safe.
I get that.
And I know there's people that lose their shit when they come to your neighborhood.
Oh, I don't care about that.
No, I know. We don't give a shit. They're kids. It's not their fault.
Oh, yeah. We have people that the carloads will come up and empty out.
I've seen buses pull up.
Yeah.
And,
I don't care.
I don't give a shit. They're kids.
And I love it when like the parents are dressed with the kids.
Yeah, now, if you're 30 and you're out trick-or-treating, I have an issue with that. But
I had a mom. She was so cute. The baby was... So she had 2 kids, and she was dressed up, and she had a bag. She's like, remember, she's like, my other one's homesick. She had the 2 kids.
Which could be bullshit, but who knows?
She had 2 kids with her, though. She's like, my youngest is homesick, but she had 2 other kids with her. So, I mean, I don't care.
And it's a couple pieces of candy, so what?
Yeah. But we've seen families that were fully dressed.
Now, I know the argument, yeah. I know the argument for the trunk and treat is going to be, well, not enough people give stuff out. No. Yeah, you're right. Because we've seen it. We've been here for 8 years.
I think so.
About.
Yeah.
And we've seen it where the street is going from 70% lit up to maybe 50.
Yeah.
I don't even think last year was 50%. Like, we're sitting there and you're looking at entire sections that are just blacked out. And people be, oh, candy's too expensive. It's not that fucking expensive.
Now, in my defense, our defense, I should say, not our defense, we probably go overboard in the amount of candy we buy. Most people probably don't drop
$150, $200. Yeah, it might be a lot.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that. You can buy, like, kids, you don't have to give out, giant Hershey bars.
We don't give it.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, you can get the no-name candy. Kids don't give a shit.
Right.
Candy's candy. They don't give a fuck.
And
remember when you were a kid, and I don't mean you, but whoever watches this, like, did you actually give a shit that it said Reese's on it? It might be like, ooh, this is my favorite, but you're still eating that other fucking candy.
And here's the thing. We usually don't have a lot of candy left over.
No. And we started doing that because the one year I literally had to drive back down to CVS to pick up, like, a couple bagfuls of, I don't know how much, probably another $70 or $80 worth of candy because, like, within 2 hours, it was gone. Mm-hmm. And there were still a lot of kids. So, and we usually sit out there. We'll sit out there until there's literally nobody left.
Yeah.
Like, if we see some walking, we'll wait. Mm-hmm. But we're the ones that are sitting out there, and I know there's the one other dude down here that they stay out, and then you might see a light here or there. You look the other way.
It's pitch black.
There's nothing. And
this year will probably be better because Halloween's on a Saturday.
I don't think it's going to be any better. I think they're just going to keep continuing to go down.
You think so? I would hope. Like, I just want.
Well, you look at the amount of people that are handing out. They're not just going to suddenly start handing the shit out. You've got a lot of people that are moving into areas that do not celebrate Halloween.
Right.
And people that, for some reason, find it offensive. Like, get the fuck over yourself. The costumes. Now, I will say that for a long time, they were just garbage. Like, nobody was putting even an ounce of effort into them. I've seen the past couple of years where it seems like that's started to come back. So maybe there is a chance that it could get big again. I don't think it's going to get to when we were kids. Mm-mm. Like, my dad had to follow us around in a car to empty the shit out because there was so much stuff, and there was 2 boxes in the back of the car where the stuff would get emptied into. And people handed out, we had one guy that handed out 6 packs of soda. You got, somebody used to give out a roll of frickin' quarters.
Wow.
$50, silver dollars. Like, we went, when we got home, it was like $10. And if you were one of those ones that got the roll of quarters, that was what, $25 or something? Or $10? $10.
$10.
He would, I don't know who that guy was. I can't remember who it was, but they would give out like a roll of frickin' quarters. And for so long, and then when they were out, they were out. But I'm like, he was
that the house that we looked at in town?
No. No, that guy gave out apples, and most of them got returned to sender from the older kids. Yeah. Don't give out fruit. But, and also back then, you could eat the homemade stuff because you knew who it came from. Like, you knew the people.
Right.
Most of the people in town knew each other or knew of each other. I wouldn't do that now. Even though there's never been an incident of anybody ever being poisoned or sabotaged by a stranger.
Right.
He had that one psycho grandfather that did it to his own grandkid, but that was it that I know of. But yeah, some of the costume, I mean, there's still the walk up with a hoodie and a backpack on a reversed, and it's like, yeah, here you go. I'm not even bothering. Like, oh, what are you? Like, lazy.
I don't think we saw many, like, I mean, we saw some football, they come up in their football jerseys, which, okay, you know, and the reason why I don't bitch about it is because we don't know their financial situation. I mean, and this is how I look at it, they're out walking.
Yeah, nobody's fucking shit up.
And they're staying out of trouble. The one thing I do like about the area we live in, the police will drive up and down the street playing Halloween music.
Yeah, there's a pretty good presence of, you know, you'll see them numerous times. But the thing with the costumes is, my thing is, it's kind of weird that when we were younger, our parents could come up with shit just by looking through the kitchen drawers or in the garage and could figure out if you didn't have something they could figure out. Like if you suddenly last minute, you were older and you decided, hey, I want to go out, but I don't have something. Like I remember my mom or my dad, I don't remember who it was, like making something for my brother a couple times. And my mom actually pretty much made all of our costumes. Which I'm not telling anybody that you need to learn how to sew. She knew how to do that, so, you know. But you would think with all the social media shit.
The difference now, though, is a lot of parents are working 2 and 3 jobs.
Okay, but you couldn't look up a couple days before and go YouTube something and, like, easy costumes made with household items. I guarantee there'll be 1,000 frickin' tutorials on all kinds of different shit.
And a lot of it could be, you know...
And it'll make the kids' experience better than them going out with just their football jersey or a hoodie. Like, we've seen them where they take the hoodies and put them on backwards, and then the backpack with it zipped open and they like lean over, and it's like
they're the older kids though. The younger kids I think we've seen some pretty cool ones with the younger kids.
No, there's that's what I said. The past couple of years it's gotten a lot better. For a while it was like the kids just in pajamas. Like, really? I mean, and I guess because I did the same as my mom or whatever, like I made a lot of my kids Halloween stuff. Like one year my oldest was a robot. I got a box, cut it up. I took the dryer vent, the flexible plastic, put that on for the arms. I painted the box silver, put another box on top, cut the hole out for her face. They were tubes for, I don't know, might have been remember the old subwoofers that you put in your car? And they were like bass ports? For some reason I had 2 of them sitting around, so they became like the ears. And then I took apart an answering machine or something and kept the batteries to it, and then hooked some lights. So it was actually the tape thing was going while she was walking around, and the lights were on, and then painted her face silver, and off she went. And the other one was like Dracula, went to like Goodwill and found a vest and pants. Got her a pair of like patent leather shoes from like Payless. My mom made her a cape. Put a bunch of black goop in her hair, painted her face white, did the makeup, gave her like the plastic fangs, all done up, you know. The other one was Frankenstein, where I put like the prosthetic like forehead on and the bolts, painted her all green, got like found this black like sport coat and a green t-shirt and boots, black pants, went out as Frankenstein. I mean,
Yeah, my son was Doctor Who one year.
as actual Doctor Who, or went out as like the phone booth?
Went out as the actual Doctor Who.
Oh, okay. Anytime I think of Doctor Who, I just picture that red phone booth flying through the air.
I brought him one of the syringes from work and just put red food dye in it.
For Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Was he an actual medical doctor? I never watched it.
What else did he go out as?
My brother was a big Doctor Who fan.
Jack Skeleton one year. A bunch of different things. I went out one year as the Tin Man. My dad got...
And it's amazing, you are the Tin Man now.
And
You can't get up without being...
he took the vent from the dryer, put them on my arms and my legs, and got the funnel, and I was an angel.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, back then, and even, like, I guess our kids, whatever, I never thought to look online for something. I would just ask them what they want to be. And if they weren't sure, I'd throw out some options. They would pick one, and I would figure out how to get it done.
Yeah, it was a lot of different things.
And there were some costumes where we bought the costume and then did the makeup. Like Alyssa was the Wicked Witch, where she was green, so we did her all up green and her hair, and then put the witch costume and stuff. Same thing as she was a she-devil. That was... I don't know how far skin paint has come along, but she was a she-devil, so we did like her entire face and everything red, and then did like the black eyebrows, and I did some of the makeup so she looked really nasty.
You guys didn't do the base underneath?
No. Her skin, I think it was stained red for about 3 or 4 days. And I literally washed her face like 6 times Halloween night trying to get that shit off. And I'm just like, you're just going to school like that? She didn't give a shit. But there was like a red tint to her face for like at least 3 or 4 days.
What did you wash your face with?
Soap and water. I didn't have a pressure washer, so...
Pond's cold cream would have taken it right off.
Hey, my job was to make the costumes and do the makeup. The after stuff's not my problem. I'd done some airbrushing. When she was the witch, I did the airbrushing. I don't think she enjoyed that. I think the air coming out of the airbrush was a little much on the face.
You airbrushed your older one for a Halloween party one year when we were together. She was...
Why do I sort of remember that? But
she was Ursula.
And what did I do? Well, there's the fucked up part. Now, she was an adult, so this is not my fault. I think I was using regular airbrush paint because I don't think I had makeup paint. So I think she had the base on, and I did like the shadows and that stuff, if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
but I think I was using my regular paint that's for T-shirts. It's not going to hurt you unless you're allergic to it, I guess. I don't know. Actually, now that I think of it, I might have done that when she was a kid, so on top of the actual skin makeup.
But I just think like people need to get more into the holidays. Like, I understand some people don't celebrate them, and that's cool. That's fine. It is what it is. But
And of course, there are some people that just can't afford it.
and
You know,
I get that.
they're just keeping the lights on, and I'm not gonna.
And I get that, and you know, I understand that, and I respect that, and but
You know what sucks is AI, because they make those city streets and the little towns with all the pumpkins and the hay and the leaves and all that stuff, and it looks so cool. But you've never seen it in real life look like that. Maybe a house here, a house there, but not a whole street. But it looks so fucking cool. And it's like, I wish there was a place like that. They do the same thing with the Christmas ones.
yeah, I mean, I just tell myself I want to find that. Like, I want to see that in real life. I want to go somewhere. And like,
Well, and the weird thing is, if we had our own house, like when, you know, I'm hoping by this time next year we're in one. I think we would get pretty close to something like that. Skip the hay bales because my allergies would not be able to handle that shit. I'd be in the hospital.
hi, Peppy.
I'm not putting myself through that shit. I remember it.
It's okay.
It was zero fun. I'm not doing it. We'll get the fake shit.
Okay, we can get the fake stuff. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not putting real hay. I mean, we can get the pumpkins, the mums.
Actually, I just saw Hobby Lobby has the fake stuff. I actually noticed it when we were there because I went to touch it and I was like, "Oh, that's not hay. Brian can use that."
Yeah, that's when we go to Linville Orchards. I'm not going anywhere near that shit.
I just,
Breathing that little bit of dust, my ass will be on my way to the hospital. No thanks.
I just like, even like, and I love fall. It's so pretty. It's so, and that's not even my favorite time of year. But it's so. I guess to me, fall is like it's like the teaser.
It's for me, October. I know everybody else like it's Thanksgiving is the first of that holiday season, but for me, it's Halloween, getting into October. Because the heat's finally fucking gone. Starts getting darker earlier. Yeah, I can't stand sunlight.
My little vampire.
Yeah, give me the dark and the cold, and I'm good.
Give me the dark and the dreary, and I love it.
I don't need. It can skip the dampness and all that shit, but unfortunately, around here, the season for the colored leaves lasts about 12 hours. Like it's literally like, oh, the leaves are changing. Oh, they're all on the ground and they're brown. Like you literally have to go a couple hours. I think you have to go up to like the Poconos if you want to see that shit. That's why like Vermont in the fall, that area is like on my bucket list. Probably won't ever see it, but
You just gave me another thought for another episode, and no, it's not bucket list, but
I feel like we already did that.
yeah, I think like that October, it's just to me, it's like it's come like,
Here comes Christmas.
yeah, it's
Here comes Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and it's just all four of those holidays are all within 2 months, basically.
Yeah, so like August starts like we just had my dad's birthday on Sunday, and then it's like like what the 18th would have been my mom's birthday, and then then we start like the down like we have like a bunch of things going on, and then it's like yes, and it's like my birthday, and then it's like Halloween, and then it's like Thanksgiving, and then it's like Christmas, and it's just like all the fun stuff. And
Why are you talking like a creepy little weirdo?
actually, it's Halloween, then it's Thanksgiving, then it's our anniversary, then it's Christmas, and it's like yes. It's like all the fun stuff. It's the shopping. It's the decorating. It's not even the shop, and I shouldn't even say that. It's the decorating. It's the baking. It's getting everything ready.
I'll say the shopping. And I don't mean just for gifts, because we don't really do that together. That's completely separate. And unless we're going out for your dad or Andrew, that's about it.
Or no, my brother, my sister-in-law, my nephews or nieces.
Yeah.
But wiping gift cards it is.
That and one big mega Nerf gun.
Well, we just totally ruined their Christmas gifts if they watch this.
And for me, the fall is adios to this bullshit weather because I can't stand the heat. You would think with the low blood iron and the blood disorder that I would be less sensitive to the heat and have more problems with the cold, but I don't. Like, I can't. Like, the past 5 days, it's been 90 plus. Not horrendous because I wasn't out. Like, while you were away, I left the house twice.
He missed
And
me.
that was to come here to, grab mail or check on the house, do whatever. And then that was it. Like, I just stayed in the air conditioning and did some work at the house, whatever. But yeah, I cannot wait for 60s and, I don't care about if it's 70 during the day, fine. I wish all summer was like 75. Once it hits like the 80s, I'm not a beach or a pool person, so
Now, do you think if we had a pool, you'd be a pool person?
probably not. Yeah, at night when the sun's gone. I haven't had sunburn. I'll tell you, the last time I had sunburn was 2012. I've had it 2 or 3 times. Just in, what was it, May and June?
That is because you're irresponsible.
Okay, the first time I didn't put on sunscreen, and I was riding. Well, actually, 2 out of the 3 were the motorcycle. And the second one, I had sunscreen on, and I still got burnt. And the weird thing was, so I wear gloves. Almost was wearing his microphone right in my grill. And T-shirt and jeans, And the only spot I got sunburnt was right on tops of my elbows. Like, not my forearms, not any higher, nowhere on, like, the back of my neck or my nose, nothing. And you would think with my nose, it had to be catching some sun. But the third time, that was when we went to Stroudsburg Railroad out in Lancaster County, and somehow just got burnt on top of my left knee from the sun coming in the window of the truck.
You're irresponsible. Did I get burnt any of those times?
I think so.
No, I didn't.
I think you've had sunburn at least once this summer.
No, I have not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
She's full of shit. I can't remember exactly when.
I have not got sunburn at all.
I knew you did because we were sitting there talking about it the one day, and I said, just put moisturizer on it, it works. Like, I was just putting moisturizer on top of my sunburn, and it was like, got rid of it because you were talking about, I don't know where it was, but you had it.
Nope.
Whatever.
Nope.
Okay. Full of shit.
Look at me. Nope.
What does that prove?
No sunburn for me.
Anywho. No, I mean, I was... doing laps in a pool does not excite me, so I don't give a shit about that. When we did belong to the swim club, I liked going because we played volleyball in the pool. Like, we had a section in the 3-foot area where the adults played volleyball. Besides that, I couldn't have gave a shit about it. I mean, you had your pool the first couple years, and we were literally in it twice.
That's just because of your schedule.
Well, we could have went out at any time at night we wanted to. We didn't.
Hey, like I said,
And both times that we were in it was at night.
yeah, just because of your schedule. I enjoy a pool. To me, it's relaxing. Excuse me.
I'm fine if it's not, if it's 90 degrees out and I get in a pool and the water's 90 degrees, I'm getting right back out.
So one of the things
That I can't stand.
one of the things we used to do with my pool is we used to keep the filter on at all times to keep it cooler. If the water is running, it keeps the pool cooler.
Yeah, but if you've got 90-some degrees and sun beating on it for a week, I don't give a shit unless you're putting ice blocks in there. Because I remember at the swim club, that filter's running all the time, and that water got hot.
How many filters did you guys have on that pool?
How many pumps?
Yeah.
Had 2 industrial-sized ones.
Were they always on?
The one was, yeah.
All right. So, and that pool was, how big was that pool?
How many cubic feet? I don't know.
Typically, swim clubs normally have like 3 or 4 pumps constantly going. So, yeah, I
don't know if they were 25-meter lanes, but
yeah.
they raced there, plus you had the 12-foot
Yeah,
with the 2 diving boards. So, it was a decent-sized pool.
So, I know.
But there were years where they went and had to get ice to put in there because it was like you're just stepping in hot fucking water.
Did you guys not have enough pumps to keep it going, maybe? I don't know.
What is a pump? How's the pump cooling the water?
Because it's circulating the water around.
Yeah, but it's not that quick. I could see where maybe your pool and you got a decent pump that it's circulating that water that fast.
Yeah.
But that size of a pool, even if they were running both of them, I don't think it would have.
Yeah, I know. Aquatic was also spring fed, but Aquatics they had.
Yeah, but even still, you get into July, and if you had a really hot June, that water's going to be fucking warm. They used to go get the chunks of freaking ice and throw them in there overnight to try and have it where it was going to be a little more comfortable in the mornings and stuff, but...
And I'm guessing you guys had no shade area?
For the water?
Yeah.
Not until, 6 o'clock. And then maybe that would be, the 12-foot section, and by then the sun goes down. Mm. There were some trees over on the one side that would... Once it went, maybe 6 o'clock, would start putting shade onto the 12-foot. But besides that, it was wide open. Mm. There wasn't anything anywhere near it. Mm. Which I think aren't most pools like that. I don't think you want too many trees around there. You're going to be constantly picking leaves out of the... whatever those little boxes are along the sides.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, just the fall to me is I just wish there were areas that like did more events.
Actually, if did anything, I mean, I can't think of too many places besides Linville Orchards, and that place has become so
Commercialized.
commercial. Yeah, that I have no interest of even being there around Halloween.
Yeah, I mean,
They fucked that place up.
yeah, I can't think of anywhere else that really does.
And that sucks because before the barn burnt down, that place was great.
Yep.
It seemed like afterwards, and then they built the one spot for the food. It was still okay, but then they built a massive souvenir / gift shop or whatever you want to call that. And then the floral area behind it. Mm-hmm. Once that went, it seemed like everything started to go downhill like pretty fast.
Yeah.
And I know they probably don't think so because that place is packed with idiots all the time. And I say idiots because I'm trying to be polite because there's a lot of trash that's there now. I guess there went to politeness. But yeah, I mean, we've gone there a couple times over the past couple of years, and it's like I'll go walk around by the animals, and then we can leave. Like I don't even care about the pumpkin patch or the store part of it anymore because it's just so fucked up. Their prices are insane. I don't even know how anybody. We literally go to Acme and get them,
get our pumpkins
and get them for like what, $10 a piece, any size. Where Linville Orchards is still charging however many dollars per pound. Like a 10-pound pumpkin isn't that big. And if you want to get like, yeah, we don't get the huge ones, but we get usually 2 pretty good size ones, and sometimes even more than. I think we got 4 this year.
Yeah.
Just 2 for like decoration. But yeah, when that place still had the octagonal barn, which I think was like the only one in the state or something.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Like you look forward to Halloween and Christmas going there. But besides Linville, I can't think of anywhere else where I think of like Halloween around here and like gotta go.
Yeah, I can't. I as you were talking, yeah, the Bates Motel, but I wouldn't even go there because that line is outrageous for the haunted walk. But that's Halloween. That's not even fall.
And I'm not even. I'm not a.
You're not a haunted house type person.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm not even sure if I've ever done. We hosted a haunted walk at the swim club that I had me and my youngest daughter did a setup in, like a display. But actually walking through one, I don't know if I've ever have.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I know I haven't as an adult or even in my later teens. But I don't remember being a kid and walking through anywhere. I'm trying to think of a haunted house or something besides. No, you know what? I never even did the one down in Wildwood, the castle.
I did the boat ride down in Wildwood because I tried.
Yeah.
I tried standing up and walking out of it.
Well, but that one wasn't. Oh, back then, from what I remember, it wasn't scary.
No.
It was just like animatronics and stuff. And you were on like a gondola or something.
The last thing I did was a haunted hayride over in Jersey. It was, how long ago it was? It was after the O.J. Simpson thing. Because part of it was they had the white Bronco in it. And
did they have somebody like him running around with a knife?
And I don't remember that, but I remember I was married to my first husband, and a dude grabbed me, and my ex-husband knocked him out.
Oh, so that's why they're not allowed to touch you anymore.
Well, they weren't supposed to touch you then. And we were sitting there, and all I saw, someone grabbed me and went, "What the?" And I lean forward and all you see is the dude go, whoop. And the next thing you hear is, please keep your hands to yourselves in the
Try to not knock out the actors.
They weren't supposed to, like, I don't think he did it. I think it was just a reaction, but yeah, the white Bronco is part of the.
Well, the place that has, what is it called? Michael's Woods or Johnny?
Jason's Woods, Bates Motel.
I was
Yeah.
going to say Johnny's. I don't know. I have no idea who that is. That's in Media. Mm-hmm. That's at that farm that I can't pronounce, Sassafras or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, I've never been out. I haven't been there for any reason.
I bought a Christmas tree there one year.
Probably should just go to see so I can say I've been there.
I will not do the haunted walk there,
That shit doesn't interest me.
but we can go there at Christmas time. I won't buy a Christmas tree there.
One, I don't get how you get scared when you know it's coming.
Oh,
That's probably why I don't. That shit doesn't scare me.
oh, you don't know what's coming there, though.
But the shit, watching those movies and stuff like that,
What?
it just doesn't.
The movies don't bother me, but they have
I-
professional makeup artists that.
I
Yeah,
understand, but you're going there knowing that it's going to happen. So why are you freaking out when it does?
Do Eastern State Penitentiary walk.
What about
They have a haunted.
I'm not doing that. I've seen the fucking lines for it.
That's. You think those lines are bad? Do the Bates Motel lines.
I'm not doing any of them.
People come from out of state to do that.
Congratulations.
It's crazy. But anyway, so if any of you guys know any like fall stuff around, drop it in the comments. Let us know.
Not Linville. We already know about that one.
Maybe we'll check it out. We're open for discussions. Open to ideas. We are outdoorsy people, so outdoors are fine.
As we're sitting here doing a podcast.
We're indoorsy people. Indoorsy activities are fine. So, any fallsy stuff are cool. We do like craft shows, so if you know any fallsy craft shows, that'd be cool too.
And by craft shows, I'm hoping you don't mean the candles, the soap, the jewelry, like actual handmade shit.
Fall stuff, yeah. So,
Like handmade stuff.
anything you think we might be interested, just drop it in the comment section. All right, guys. So until next time, have a good one. Bye.